Hi, and welcome back to the Uber Agent UXM Fundamentals course. In this video, we'll explain what timers are and how to work with them. Basically, a timer tells Uber Agent what to do and at which interval. With Uber Agent's default configuration, several timers are deployed, each responsible for a specific task. You don't have to touch this configuration, but you certainly may. A timer corresponds to a thread in the agent, and it can be configured very flexibly. You can have any number of timers, there's no limit. You can also group metrics in timers as you want. A timer consists of the following settings: an interval, any number of metrics, performance counters or scripts, a start delay, a priority, receivers, and a persistence. Not all of these are mandatory though. Let's check out a few of Uber Agent's timers in the configuration file. The first timer is named Default Timer. The timer name is only used internally and it can be set to anything. There's a comment describing the timer's purpose. The comment is just a description, it's not used by Uber Agent. The interval is specified in milliseconds and expresses how long to wait before collecting data again. So, in this case, the default timer runs every 30 seconds. Finally, you see what the timer is actually doing. It's collecting these 6 metrics. Another example, the inventory timer. You see some new settings which you didn't see in the default timer. First, the start delay. It's set to 10 minutes. You don't want Uber Agent to do a resource-intensive machine or application inventory when the machine is booting. Hence, it gives the machine 10 minutes to settle down, get everything up and running, and then do the inventory. Next, persist interval. If this is enabled, Uber Agent stores the timer's last runtime so that it does not run it more often than specified with the interval parameter, even when restarted. Thread priority. The relative priority for the timer's thread. It's set to background for the inventory by default, as you don't want the inventory to interfere with more important things running on a machine. Let's assume you wanted to collect the application inventory more often than just once per day. Instead, you want it to be collected every hour. Go ahead and create a new timer. Give it a name. Set the interval to 1 hour. And cut the metric from the inventory timer. There it is, you just created your very own timer. Last but not least, the on-demand timer. It's different from normal timers, its metrics are collected on demand, that is, when an event occurs. Take logons as an example. Uber Agent is not constantly querying the OS if there's a new logon. Instead, Uber Agent gets notified by the OS about new logons. This is much better from a performance perspective. If you make changes to the timers, restart the Uber Agent service to pick up the changes.